Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again on Bend and Bounce. I am Rasheena Jarreau, and all you will need for this morning movement is a yoga mat. I have hard floors, so sometimes I like to practice on a blanket for extra cushion. So this is optional, but if you would like to practice on a blanket as well, you can grab that. And we are going to start off in easy seat. Just in a nice, comfortable cross-legged position. Just take a moment here to arrive on your mat today. It's early in the morning. I know we're still feeling like sleep, but let's begin to wake ourselves up and to kind of tune in and stay present and not fall asleep again. So let's start getting some movement in. We're going to roll our neck gently from one side to the other. Being very careful here if you slept wrong and your neck is feeling a little stiff. Just move at a pace that suits you here. And switch direction, other side. There are so many muscles of the neck. We're just trying to wake some of them up. One more rotation, and allow your head to settle back into a neutral position. We're going to roll our shoulders backwards for a few rotations. And forwards. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, side out. Another deep breath in, side out. And let's get some side stretches in, okay? So you can plant your right hand down on the mat. And you're going to take a deep breath in and extend your left arm up for a side stretch, pausing at the top here. Now from here, we're going to do something a bit different. We're actually going to touch this left hand down to the ground. So cross over, allow that left hand to meet the floor. And here we're going to play around in this pose a little bit. Just kind of sway your spine from side to side. And see how that feels. All right, beautiful. Come back to center. We're going to do that again. Arm lifts up, pause at the top for a traditional side stretch. Take a nice deep breath in, and a nice deep breath out. And then reach over and touch that left hand down to the ground. Pausing here, and then finding a swaying movement in your spine. It's a different stretch, but I like this stretch because it opens up your side in a more intricate way. Beautiful. Come back to center. Walk your hands out in front of you for a gentle forward fold. Maybe touching your elbows and forearms down to the ground, maybe not. And walk your hands back in. Your legs switch position. So whichever leg was in front, shift to the back and allow your legs to adjust in this new pose. Deep breath in, full breath out. Deep breath in, full breath out. And take your right hand now, extend it out, allow it to rest on the ground. Now we're gonna stretch our left arm, okay? Bring your right arm. Bring your right arm out, stretch it up, pause at the top. Now we're gonna get that crossover action now. Touch that hand down to the floor, and once it's rooted there, sway your spine from side to side. And gently urging, nudging your spine to wake up. It's time to move. All right, come back to neutral. Full breath in, full breath out. Right arm reaches up again. Pause at the top here. And touch your right hand down to the floor and sway. All right, come back to neutral. Hands walk out in front of you. Find another forward fold. And walk your hands back in. You can allow your hands to rest on your knees as we do some spinal rolls. So we're literally rolling our spine, or circling our spine in one direction. And then the other. Fold your legs together. We're actually gonna come to a tabletop position. So on all fours, you can keep your ankles flexed. That might feel pretty good after the way we were just sitting. Take a deep breath in, round your spine up towards the ceiling. Pause here and rock back and forth, back and forth. 2 more times, back and forth, back and forth. Lean back 1 more time, bringing your bottom towards your heels. Extend your arms forward. Find a child's pose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Alright, we're going to shift now back into tabletop. And keep shifting your weight towards your hands. Lower your belly to the mat. Come onto your forearms. So we're shifting into a nice gentle back bend here. Your chest stays lifted, your head stays lifted. Draw your shoulders down away from your ears. So make sure you're not slouching here in the shoulders. If you wish to deepen this pose for a few breaths, take your hands to the corners of your mat, extend your arms for a seal pose. Hold for 3 breaths. And lower yourself back on to your mat. Bring your hands into the level of your chest and press back into a child's pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Next breath in, shift into tabletop position. Once again. And we're going to lift our hips up and back and find a downward dog. Pressing evenly through all of your fingertips, keeping a nice bend in your knees, because it's likely that your hamstrings are tight, being that we just woke up. So take it easy on yourself here. And walk your feet towards your hands and find a nice dangling pose here. Swing as much or as little as you desire. Allow your head to be heavy. And just literally hang out here for a second. Take a deep breath in as you lift your torso, straighten your legs, find your halfway lift. So lift your torso to the point where your back is straight and your hands land somewhere around your knees. We're getting a fuller stretch in the back of our thighs and our legs. Full breath in, full breath out. And we're going to switch into a chair pose, so find a generous bend in your knees. Continue to lift your torso, arms lift up towards your ears as you fulfill that chair pose. And stand straight up, arms coming down at your side. And just take a moment to just stand tall here. Think about the day that you have ahead of you and take a few moments to set your intention for the day. Is your intention to keep your peace today? Is your intention to be productive and get your hardest tasks done first? Whatever that intention is, place that in the forefront of your mind right now. And now it is time to go forward and do it. Let's get it done. You guys have a wonderful day, a productive day, a peaceful day, a lively day, a fun day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Bye.